Hey guys, how are ya? Wow, it's been a while since I actually did a streaming thing. All right, so I'm actually gonna have you guys join me in in one of the group classes that I teach alongside with Take Lessons called TL Live, Take Lessons Live, whereas that you guys can learn from different languages, Spanish, French, ASL, ESL, and for a low costly fee per month or subscription per month. And yeah, so I teach Spanish and voice and sometimes English if I have time. So, and so the cool thing about taking lessons live, like these group classes, is because one, you get to keep all the files. Everything is organized. Um, Myself and including other teachers, we will do a recap video. And these never expire. You can always go through them, use them as reference. And also you can check out the group chats, check out the slides, download, even if you miss the class, if you have to leave early. So you don't feel like you've missed something. And that's something that's very unique about TL Live. And that's why I love working with them. They always think about the student. But like they say, the teacher was once a student. All right. So unlike here, though, you guys will not receive like the slides or anything like that, or the worksheets involved. But with this group class, yeah. Okay. So oh, it's time. Okay. Let's do this. Hola. Hola, Tamara. Hola, Rejane y Paris. All right. It is awesome to see all of you guys. All right. Okay. So as you guys can see, I've uploaded a PDF file for you guys. If you need a Google link, please let me know. And for those that have no idea who I am, my name is Rosita. I am one of the Spanish instructors here and partnered with TL, with Take Lessons. Now, today, we're going to do something fun. Well, this can be open to interpretation. We're going to learn how to explain why, explain the reason. Or you can think of it, I'm teaching you guys how to complain in Spanish. Up to you guys. So one of the main words that we're going to be focusing on is ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? Why? Well, whenever someone asks why, you can give the reason. And another objective of this class, hola Dalton. Hola. Is to go over and review how to conjugate those dreaded verbs in the present tense. Now, if you guys are brand new to TL Live, let me just explain how this works. First of all, you guys are unable to see or hear each other right now. Okay? With that said, you never know if I may ask if I could spotlight you. And that is when, well, people will be able to see or hear you. Do not worry, I will ask before I do. Now, if for some reason, and if you feel uncomfortable being the camera, but you don't mind if someone listening to you, please let me know so I can disable your camera from my end. I want to make sure you guys are absolutely comfortable. Now, at any point in this class, if you have questions, I encourage you to write them down in the group chat or go ahead and use the raise the hand feature. Because you're using a computer, that icon will be in the bottom of the screen. If you're using an iPad or or a smartphone, or tablet or a smartphone, will be somewhere in the line of icons on the left-hand side. Any questions? You guys good?
Sí.
All right, listo. Hola, Joe. He's back. Yay.
Hola.
Hola. So nice to see a lot of regulars back. Huh?
Okay.
Oh no, I said it's always good to see regulars coming back.
Oh, sí. Yeah. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, before we get into explaining how to form the reason or learning how to express the reason in Spanish, one thing that we do have to go over is conjugating verbs. Now, we're going to learn just in the present tense, and we're only going to focus on regular verbs. I am not going to give you any hidden irregular verbs. We'll save that type of torture later. Okay, so the main sentence structure that we are going to look at is a clause A, because, and clause B. It's the same sentence structure that we will use in English. All right, now how many of you guys are brand new into conjugating verbs? And how many of you guys do not know what conjugation means? Please let me know via the group chat. Skeleton? Okay. So what I mean by conjugation, and I'm just going to give you the loose meaning, is a verb is going to change its ending depending on whom you are talking to or about. In English, we conjugate verbs. We're going to make the verbs either singular or plural, depending on the subject pronoun, depending on whom we are talking to or about. For an example, like I say or I speak. I will not say I speaks. That verb will be singular. Same idea when it comes to Spanish. Let me explain. Now, en español, okay, no se preocupe, Joe. Tenemos tres terminaciones. We have three endings. We have AR, ER, and IR. Now, all the Spanish verbs will either end in one of those three verbs in its dictionary form. So how are we able to identify if it's going to be an AR, ER, or an IR verb? Let's check out the chart here. Let's look at one of my favorite pastimes, comprar, which means to buy. All right. So here the verb ends in an AR. So will comprar be an AR verb, ER verb, or IR verb? Let me know via the group chat of what you guys think.
AR. If it's first person singular.
So the first person singular is a type of conjugation. We'll get to that in a moment. But the first part, yes, you are correct. Comprar is indeed AR. All right. How about the verb aprender? Is that an AR verb, ER verb, or an IR verb? ER. Good. How about recibir, to receive? Will that be an AR, ER, or IR? Right on it, Javon. Good. Now, each section of these infinitive endings depending on the pronoun, or rather the subject pronoun, each pronoun will receive a certain ending that we are going to use to replace the AR.
Sorry, I was late.
Oh, you're good. No worries. So, for an example, if we checked out the AR verb comprar, what does comprar mean? Do not all answer at once here.
Understand.
To buy. Yes.
Understand. To understand. No. To buy. Okay.
To buy.
All right.
Okay. So if I wanted to say I buy, I am going to drop the infinitive ending. I'm going to drop the AR. Adios. And then I'm going to replace the AR with an O. So, step 1, when conjugating verbs, replace the infinitive ending with the corresponding new ending. Now, this step, guess what, guys? Applies to all tenses in Spanish. So it doesn't matter if we're talking about the present, the future, the imperfect, the subjunctive, the indicative. No se importa. It doesn't matter. So, yes. So we have yo compro. So let's check out the verb hablar. How would I say I speak in Spanish? Let me know your guesses via the group chat. Javon's on it. Hablo, perfecto. Now, how many of you guys are still confused? Anything you guys would like me to go over or review quickly?
What's the infinitive ending for hablo?
Hablar. So hablar is spelled with
AR.
AR. So AR will be the infinitive. So then I'll look at the chart right here. We look at the AR, drop it, I form, then we're going to replace it with an O. So to say I and using an AR verb, we're going to drop it and then replace it with an O. Let's try another verb. Tocar. This means to touch or to play, like an instrument. So how would I say I play or I touch? Yo taco? I wish that's awesome. Now you made me crave tacos.
Yes.
Toco. Yes. Exactly. Okay. Good. Now, the you informal will be when you drop the AR and then replace it with an AS. So for an example, tú compras. Tú compras tacos. You buy tacos. Or actually, rather, tú compras los tacos. Any questions so far, guys? ¿No hay preguntas? ¿Tamara, está bien?
Sí, no tengo preguntas.
Rejane, ¿está bien?
Okay.
Dalton,
Yes.
¿está bien?
Está bien.
Ok. Patricia, ¿está bien? Ok. Paris, ¿está bien?
No.
No, you're not okay?
No, I'm okay.
Oh, okay. All right, you scared me there. All right. Now, when forming the sentence, so por ejemplo, if I wanted to say I am hungry, how many of you guys know how to say I am hungry in Spanish? All right, so Javon, yo comer. Okay, so here you're saying you're going to try to say I eat. Don't forget to conjugate the verb. So you're going to drop the ER and you're going to look at the ER verb chart here. Drop it and then you're going to add an O. So yo como will be I eat. Okay. Tengo hambre means I'm hungry. Now, I did say we're going to try to stay away from irregular verbs, but yes. Tengo hambre means I am hungry. This is conjugated in the present tense. We're talking about myself here. Or rather, we're talking about I. So yo tengo hambre porque I don't have food. Or rather, I don't have good food that I want. Porque yo no tengo comida. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down.
Okay.
I'll write it right over here better. Okay, so yo tengo hambre. And then here we're going to add porque no tengo comida. So here's our first clause, yo tengo hambre. Then the word because. And then we added a second clause, no tengo comida. I don't have food. ¿Preguntas?
I don't see it. Where have you written it? I don't see it.
Oh, okay. Let me. 16. Let me. There we go. Is this better for you, sir?
Yes.
All right. There you go. All right. So tengo means I have. So let's try to say I buy clothes because I have money. So how would I say I buy in Spanish? Write it down in your group chat. Yo compro, perfecto. And then we have the word because, which is porque. And how would I say I have money? No, Javon, we do not need to. That's a fantastic question. Because, so those who are unable to have access to this, to the group chat, Javon asks, do we need to use yo before compro? No, because whenever we conjugate the verb endings it's already going to represent whom you're talking to or about. So yeah, you could easily say, yo compro ropa, or compro ropa. So good. Yo compro ropa porque tengo dinero. Yes. Perfecto. Look at you guys giving reason here. All right. Let's use another verb here. Estudiar, your favorite thing to do. What does estudiar mean? Do you guys know? To study, yes. Now, what is the verb meaning to speak?
Hablo.
Hablar. But right conjugation though, hablo does mean I speak. Okay. So, how would I say in Spanish? I speak Spanish because I study Spanish. Please write down your guesses in the group chat. I speak Spanish because I study Spanish. Yes. Hablo español porque estudio español. Fantástico. Great job. Now, for the next 10 minutes, let's do something. I smell a challenge coming on. All right. We're going to use the same words, but how would I say I speak Spanish because you informally speak Spanish? Now, I encourage you guys to use the chart. What is you informally?
Usted.
Usted is the formal way of saying you in Spanish. Tú, yes. So we need the tú ending.
Voluntarios.
So hablo español. Yes, I'm like, perdón.
Like hablo español porque
Te is it's an object. It's the way to use te is the object pronoun to say you informally. So for the personal pronoun, va a ser o sería tú.
Sí, gracias.
De nada. Tú hablas. Okay, so we have yo. So hablo español porque tú Hablas. Cuidado, Patricia. Yeah, up. As soon as I said it. Hablas español. Yes. So let's see how we got that. So first off, hablar. Is that an AR, ER, or IR verb? AR. All right. So we need to look at the chart that says comprar, because that's the example that's given here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the endings. So we have the I, yo, tú, you informal, él, ella, usted, which is you formal, nosotros, which is we, vosotros, which is you plural. There's a little special star there. Ask me later on that one. And then we have they and you plural. Again, little star right there. So since we're talking about the singular, you, and we're talking in an informal setting, we have tú compras or tú hablas. Do you guys see that?
I don't see the chart.
You don't see the chart?
Where's the chart?
Oh, okay, hold on. How about now?
Okay.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
See. That's gone again.
Oh, then it's probably your connection then. Or opening. If you're using a tablet, smartphone, or a computer.
Say I just said I don't see it now. I don't see the chart.
Yeah. Are you using a smartphone, tablet, or a computer to access this lesson?
Smartphone.
Oh, a smartphone? Okay.
I just said a chart, but now it's gone.
So, that's been a common problem as of late. I need to take lessons about that. For next time, re-enter the app again. But this chart, sir, I think it's Dalton. Yes, Dalton.
Yes.
The PDF is in the group chat. So when you go home, and if you're able to access a computer, and this applies to all of you guys that are registered for my class, and even ones that are registered but couldn't make it, you guys have access to the group chat after this. Yes. So any teacher that uploads any slides or lesson notes or worksheets, you will have the ability to access that forever. And to do so, after this lesson, I encourage you guys to go to your Take Lessons dashboard. Look for journal. Sorry, I'm trying to picture it in my head. Journal. And then you're going to look for this class using verbs to form complete sentences. Con Rosita, with Rosita. And then click group chat. I will be saying the steps again for the recap video. Okay? Alrighty. So, tarea, homework. And I will go ahead and write this down for you, Dalton, as well. Because I know that you can't see the thing. I would like for you guys to complete the following sentences. I need for homework. Hold on, Paris. I need homework. I need homework. I don't need homework. You guys do, though. I need La comida. And then you guys are going to give me a reason. ¿Por qué? And then you guys can finish it. Then we have, I practice español. Now, in the group chat, the verbs that you need is right there. I practice español porque, because why? I eat porque, and I live. This is for homework. Porque. And you can add like I live in Seattle or something, or I live in a condo, apartment, a mini tiny house, whatever. You guys can be creative. Sí, ahorita es de 30 minutos. But if you guys are interested in taking 45-minute lessons, definitely check out our premium membership.
I have no membership. It doesn't show.
I think that starts actually in May or June, though. I need to double check. All right, and you guys are going to send me these sentences to my profile at takelessons.com. There is a button that says, ask Rosita a question. All questions do go directly to me. And they're bringing them back.
Don't worry about counting up the birds and all that. You can do the numbers.
So entonces, sorry, I'm also reading in the group chat as well. Also, if you guys have any questions regarding about Spanish, or you need some help with translation, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm a teacher. I love questions. No es eso. Es porque we're trying to accommodate as many students as possible. So that's why we're giving choices of time durations for group classes. So some people can't make it for 45-minute classes. So that's why we're offering 45 and 30 minutes. You're close. It's like, es porque clase es pequeña, pero casi. It's little structure there and vocabulary. But I understood what you were trying to say. That's all that matters right now. All right, guys. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed this class, don't forget to leave me a review. And if you guys leave a review, let us know one thing you guys learned from this class that involves Spanish. All right, pues hasta la próxima. Hopefully, I'll see you guys at 6 o'clock Pacific time. Nos vemos. Ciao. All right, guys. So hopefully you got to see a little bit of my class, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. If you're interested in registering for my future classes, definitely go to takelessons.com. And also, like I have one coming up. Hold on. At 6 o'clock, but I'll also leave a couple of links for you guys too in the group chat, and I'll also leave it in the group window. So the group window, the description window. It's time for coffee again, guys. And also for my subscribers, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Beginning Spanish for Medical Professionals. I am editing like crazy. I was going to originally do every Friday for an upload, but I kind of want to try to upload like a daily video for like a week or two. I know that's very over ambitious of me, But I want to see how it goes, see if I'm able to do it. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys like to see like daily videos, like Spanish lessons outside like medical professionals, maybe for those that are in the law field, possibly, or for those that are planning to visit a Spanish-speaking country? What would you guys like to see? And there's Hapañol for you guys. Also, check out my book, Beginning Spanish Beginning Spanish Sentence Structures, now available at Amazon.com, to help you improve your communication in Spanish. All right, pues hasta la próxima. Nos vemos. Ciao.